All right, back into position. Let's have a look. It's looking pretty good. Good enough for a test shot. Let's see how it looks. Yes, same kind of direction. So I've set up my third light onto group 3. So I'm going to switch to group 3 now. And that should only fire that flash. And we'll do a test shot. I haven't checked my exposure on this one yet. So it's probably a little bit bright. So I'm going to drop that down. It was on a power of 2, so I'm going to drop it down a stop. I'm going to shoot this a little bit wider as well. Okay. I'm just going to angle it down a little bit more. No, you can stay there, I'm just angling it. Yep, step across a little bit. Yep, and back just a touch. Yep. So this is one of the major advantages of having modeling lamps in the studio flashes. We can see exactly where the light's falling. If we were trying to do the same sort of thing with speed lights, you wouldn't get that visual feedback and you'd be continuously just taking test shots till you see the result you're after. But I can sort of line it up using the modeling light. Okay, it's in the right position. I'm just going to throw in all our lights again. Do the same shot. There we go. So I should mention that what I've got attached to this light is just a short reflector, 16 centimeter reflector with a grid in it. Now, if I wanted to really narrow down that spot of light, I could add a slightly bigger reflector, deeper reflector, and a more narrower grid in the front there. And that'll really bring the spot of light down to a nice tight sort of spot behind Ashley's head. This is giving you the idea of what you can create with 3 lights. The other thing it could do is turn this light around and aim it at the back of Ashley's head as a hair light. So I might do that now. So I'm just going to push this forward towards our background. Do that. And then I'm going to spin it all the way around. You can see it spinning around the background there. Until we get it coming up Ashley's back and then onto her hair, like so. Now I'm just going to come around and visually check where that's falling. That's great. Just step back this way a touch now, Ashley. Yep, thank you. So when you're doing a hair light, basically you don't want it creeping around the side and hitting the ears. So obviously with me that would be a problem because I don't have any hair to hide it. But Ashley's got that hair that sort of blocks that light hitting the side of her face and her ears, which works pretty well. So now we're going to go back to our darker background and we're going to have a hair light, but I have a feeling this hair light now is going to be a bit too bright for Ashley's hair because she's blonde. I'm going to switch back to group 3, so only the hair light now is firing. And let's have a close look at whether we're blowing out our highlights on the hair. So we can see a little bit of hitting the shoulders there, which is fine. And you can see the top of her head. We're just losing that detail slightly. So I'll just get you to step that way just a touch. Yep, so that's going to take it off the shoulder just a little bit. And I'm going to dial it back a touch. So take it back a stop, because we really just want that hair just to separate from the background nicely. There we go, that's looking pretty good. So we've lost a tiny little bit of detail. Bear in mind, I can probably recover a little bit of that, but I don't mind that tiny little bit there that's being lost. Let's bring all our lights back together. Great. Just bring your face around towards the light a little bit more, Ashley. Yep, that's it. Cool, there we go. Now we've got separation from that hair light on the top of her head, as well as the separation down the left side of her body through our second light. And we've still got some nice light from our main light. Nice little catch lights in the eyes. Just come back across again that way. And I'm just gonna pull this light forward a little bit more so we get a little bit more wrap around into your shadow side. Okay. Let's try that again. So yeah, same thing. Yep. Just tilting your head a little bit, that's it. Excellent. Yeah, great amount of light on that shadow side now. Your face is being lit really, really beautifully. Nice separation from the background, nice hair light. Job done. As she says, yes, I can get out of these heels. So there you go, that's our intro to studio portrait photography. And we've built up our shot using one light to start with, adding a second light. I should say we added a reflector first, and then we added a second light, and then the third light as either a background light or as a nice separation hair light. So thank you very much, Ashley. Beautiful as always, and did a fantastic job. So thanks for joining us for this intro to studio portrait photography, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, ciao for now. Yes, thank you. That hair light does look quite nice on me there. Thank you very much.